Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And as you can see, and you read the title, we're going to do a touch up on Sydney's really thick hair. And yes, you read the title, it's going to be a relaxer. So if you don't want to see this, just go ahead and exit the video now. No hard feelings. Peace. Okay, because what we do over here is what we do over here, and the people that like it stay, and if you don't, stage left. Okay, now Sydney's hair is a really thick, and as you can see, it's even hard for me to part down the middle. That is one problem that we have with her hair, because it's so thick, it's hard to section, and it really hurts her. So one thing about Sydney's hair, I did do an entire virgin process in her hair last summer, I believe, and this will be her second retouch. So I do her retouches every 6 months. The last time she had a retouch was in January. Now it's June, and look at all the new growth. Okay, so I start to protect the skin around her hair. I just coat it in Vaseline so that way the relaxer can't penetrate those areas. It can't burn her in those areas, and it's just all for protection. You can actually, her whole face actually needs it because she's been out in the sun and I feel like she looks ashy. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna coat all the areas. You can get even closer if you want to, but I didn't want to take the chance to actually put it in her hair, because once you put it in your hair, you get all those strands and the relaxer won't process as it should. It will like be a protection, and it will like kind of stop the process. It will weaken the process. So I was just showing y'all how, to put it on the scalp and everything. So I sectioned her hair in 4, and I'm just going to go around each section, place the relaxer around the perimeter of each section. And as you can see, Sydney's hair is super thick, so you don't have to worry about it penetrating the scalp as fast. Maybe in the areas that are thinner, but the areas that are thicker, it won't process as fast. It won't touch the scalp. You never want the product to touch the scalp or the skin. You want it to hit the hair. So I didn't even get to Sydney's scalp, so it's kind of laying on top of the hair. And then I'm going to do the same to each side and each section. And then what I'm going to do next, you're supposed to take like a 1/2 inch or inch and really section through the hair to stay on the roots or just the new growth. And that's what you're really supposed to process. You're not supposed to process the entire head each time you get a touch up. That's why it's called a virgin relaxer, meaning you don't have any chemicals in your hair. Your hair is natural, the way that it grows out the scalp. And then you apply a relaxer. That's a virgin relaxer, a virgin process. But that's not what she's getting. Her hair is chemically relaxed already. So you just do the parts of the new growth. That's called a retouch. So I know some people, this is why, one of the reasons why relaxers get a bad rap, because people do them wrong. I was trained. I know how to do this correctly. Some people, they get their hair relaxed every 6 weeks and they do the entire head. I know people. I grew up with people like that. My mom used to put relaxers in our hair. We didn't get them as often. I would get mine every 6 months, or if something would come up in school, like homecoming or something like that. I wouldn't get them all the time, but when I got them, my mom did our whole head because we weren't educated, and I grew up thinking that was the way to do it until I went to school and everything, and they were like, no, you don't do it like that. And I was like, oh my God. So educate yourselves before you even try to work with chemicals, okay? And also, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, because I get a lot of comments, relaxers can be really harmful, or they can, the things. I don't really want to say it on YouTube because I don't want to get a strike, but you know what people say. And I'm like, I understand that can happen to a lot of people. That never happened to me, my sisters, the people that I talked about, who do a full head of hair. That never happened to anybody I know, thank God. And not saying it can't happen, but it never happened to anybody that I know. And that's just like putting any other thing in your hair, like color, bleaching your hair, all of that other stuff is always harmful effects in everything that you do, and especially if you do it excessively. I'm not doing excessively. She gets it done every 6 months. I don't even leave it on there long, maybe 15 minutes. And a lot of people say that their hair breaks off when they get relaxers, or it causes breakage. No, relaxers don't cause breakage. It's people who don't know how to use the relaxer, or the people don't know how to take care, the aftercare of a relaxer. You really have to take care of your hair, period. You have to care for your hair, natural or relaxed. The relaxer doesn't break off your hair. Yeah, it will break it off if you don't follow directions, if you don't use the neutralizer, if you keep it on too long, then that can really be harmful. I'm going to show you an example of that in this video, so keep watching because you really have to be on watch. You have to work really fast. So if you don't know what you're doing, don't get relaxers, period. If you are against this is a video that is telling you why I use relaxer on Sydney's hair. I'm not promoting it for you to use it. I'm just telling you why I use it and how you should use it if you want to use it. This is not a promotion at all, or a sponsorship or anything like that. I'm just telling you why I chose it and how it works for us. So, yes, this absolutely can be harmful if you use it in the wrong way, if you don't use it properly, and if you use it excessively. I would never let my child get this every 6 weeks. That's too much. That is too much for anyone, even if you go to a professional. Every 6 weeks is crazy. Just like people go to get color every 6 weeks. I don't even I color my grays in front of my hair. I probably do that every 6 months as well, because that can be harmful just as a relaxer. That can cause not so delightful things to happen to your body. I'm just trying to use terms so YouTube won't flag me in any way. But y'all know what I'm talking about. So I almost finished with her hair. Now, because her hair is so thick and I didn't get to section it properly, I'm just going to go ahead and massage it in so it can reach the other strands, like that whole part right there didn't get touched by a relaxer. So I'm just going to make sure I stay at the base of her hair and then try to massage it in. And when I see people using combs for relaxers, I am flabbergasted. I'm just like, that's new to me. You won't catch me doing that. It may work for other people, but I'm like, combs. I was never taught that. I'm not saying that it doesn't work, but I guess I don't want my hair or Sydney's hair to be bone straight. Y'all remember that? Bone straight. And they had a product line called Bone Straight, and it was like in a hot orange or red bottle. They had the Bone Straight relaxer and the shampoo, conditioner, and all of that. Y'all remember that? Let me know in the comments if you remember that. I may be showing my age right here. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to massage it in, make sure I get all the areas that need to be covered. And then she's telling me, she's pointing to the back and she's like, Mom, it's starting to burn. And I'm like, okay, so get your water bottle, have your water bottle close by, and then just squirt that water on there, and it will instantly stop the processing of the relaxer. It will stop it instantly. Okay. And then I asked her, she was like, it's done, it's fine. Keep a water bottle close by so you won't have to wash out the entire head, and your child won't have to suffer through, or anybody will not have to suffer through if it starts to tingle a bit. You know, you see she's happy there. We rinsed it all out because I kept it on for like a good 10 minutes because the goal is to not to get it super straight. The goal is for me to just be able to run the comb through the base of her hair. The goal is not to get super straight hair. The goal is not to burn my child or cause harmful things. It's just to run the comb through the base of her hair to section her hair. Now, I was going to, I sprayed some leave-in conditioner on her hair. Then I decided to use the lovely Rev Air. If you need one, my code is in the description box so you can get a percentage off. But I was going to blow dry it out, but I felt like I wanted to really detangle her hair and moisturize it well. So, and I really wanted to see if her hair grew. And of course, her hair did grow. Watch the length. So I blow dried it out just to gauge where her hair is. Sydney's hair is beautiful. I'm always going to take care of it the way that we feel is best. I always talk to Sydney about the things I want to do to her hair. She might not agree. She may say no. We may look at another way to do it, but I always let Sydney know she has a say over her hair. Okay? She doesn't like getting her hair what is it called, a silk press. She doesn't like that in her hair, but she has like these little knots, so I use my oil on her hair, and I just wanted to let that leave-in conditioner really settle into her hair, add some moisture. So for us, the goal is to maintain healthy hair, not to have straight hair, but easier styling process, so Sydney can be free and tear free. Like I said, I don't suggest this for anyone, but this is just for us. And I love Sydney's hair. We love it, and it's a lot easier for us. So we didn't do much. We just put it in 2 ponytails so she can get ready for her next style the next day. So I thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe, share this video, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I post a new video. Love you. Thanks.